Hello, everyone. This is Jessie Kaelyn, your brother in arms in the war for peace and your empathic mirror to your own soul. This is your weekly oracle card / energetic reading for the week of April 23rd. Is that what's happening here? April 23rd in 2018. If you would like to support the channel, there are many options. You can do a single time donation of, I do $5.55. I think that's a nice little throwaway there, and just here, have that. Thanks for the message. Yes, thank you so much. I'll never say no. And then also, if you want to become a monthly supporter on Patreon, that information will be down below. I will post a link, and there will be rewards. I think there's that option. So I have to think about what a good reward would be. If you're interested in donating something like $20 a month, please leave a comment down below and let me know what you think would be a really cool, like something that you would want to get out of me as a thank you. All right. And then, of course, if you would like to purchase a personal reading, a twin flame reading, or a Reiki healing session, that information will be down below as well. They are priced differently. The twin flame reading is $33.33 versus $22.22 for a personal reading. I still think that these are incredibly affordable at the current price. And so the description for those readings will be down below. So please send an email after you make a payment about just specifying. I mean, I'll be able to tell, like, based off how much money you give me about what it is that you want. But please be sure to send an email to jessiekaelyn777@gmail.com to ask that question or give guidance on what you want guidance on. If not, a general reading will be given. All right. This week I am using the Archangel Power Tarot by Doreen Virtue and Rodley Valentine. I just had some clear quartz sitting on there for the intro while we were getting ready. All right, and I have a candle lit here, so I'm just going to cleanse the deck. And then let's see what's going on. I am going to be doing a star spread. I think that this is how I would like to do weekly and monthly readings from here on out. And actually, the May monthly will be coming out fairly soon. Dare I even say momentarily? I think I'm going to be doing that reading immediately after this. All right, so let's get a feeling of the collective cosmic energies and how it will affect the collective global consciousness for those watching this video. Spirit, please use me as a clear channel for messages. Take a moment, everybody. Open your hearts. Time and space are non-linear. It doesn't matter when exactly you're watching this video. You can influence it and get something out of this. Okay? And we have 2 overall outcomes. All right. Okay, first of all, we've been working really, really hard. All right? We've been working really hard on illumination, on dedication, on aspiring to become who we are meant to be. What we have yet to realize is the effort that comes from discipline. All right. 8 of Ariel, take great pride in your excellent work. Practice makes perfect. Consider getting additional education or training. This is the current energetic state. Consider getting additional education or training. All right, this is the 8 of Pentacles. This is the practice. This is practice makes perfect. It literally says that, right? Practice makes perfect. All right, so whatever you've had your goal on, and I'm actually feeling it is less about physical disciplines, going to the gym or cleansing your body. Those are all really good kickstarters. But they're not long-term solutions. This is about the discipline in your heart space, the discipline in your manifestation powers, because thought becomes form and you have control over your thoughts. You have control. And we've been starting. The ascension began back in like 2012, right? We as a human species are making our way toward Christ consciousness, where it's not just special people who spend their lifetime in meditation to transcend the ego. Transcending the ego will become a lot easier to do as each individual person becomes the king and queen of their own life and harnesses the power of co-manifestation, working one-on-one with spirit. All right. So this week, well, let's keep going. The struggles that we have is the Emperor, Archangel Uriel, stability and efficiency, taking charge of a situation, ambitious plans. I mean, it's not much of a struggle sector, but, it does indicate that you are responsible. You're the one putting in the effort. We are the ones who need to put in that energy to train our thoughts. It's all on us. And again, that's not a bad thing, nor is it necessarily a struggle. That's not what I'm feeling, but, that's where the card falls in that star spread. To help us with that stability, efficiency, and actually the stability and efficiency, many of us may not be experiencing this at this point in time. However, all right, take great pride. Practice makes perfect. Just look at where you were 3 years ago. Right? Now, if you're a teenager, that may not so much apply. But if you are even a young adult, just take a look at where you were 3 years ago and see how far you've come. Look at where you are versus from where you have been. And if you think that you are in a worse off space than 3 years ago, only on the surface is what I just heard. Only on the surface. Inside, things are changing, and inside, if you're experiencing a really difficult time right now, it's because you need to. That difficult time is going to birth some really profound lessons for you to take with you and evolve. Right? So you may not be experiencing the stability and efficiency, but release yourself from that which holds you back. And I cannot express. I'm seeing this huge gamma ray from the sun just blasting over the earth, and there very well might be a cosmic storm. Astrologers know much more about that information, but just know that when the sun bursts some energy, we absolutely feel that. All right, releasing ourselves from that which holds us back. I'm feeling the globe, individuals on such a collective scale that we are headed toward that Christ consciousness mentality of interconnectedness. And it starts with us, with people watching this channel, doing what they do in the way that they do it and becoming masters of it. Learning truly how to manifest, not taking no for an answer, becoming and therefore attracting in perfection. Okay? And this is really a need to detox unnecessary worry based on a lack of self-confidence. That is what we're choosing to leave behind. Unnecessary worry, lack of self-confidence. We've come a long way, and we've still got quite a way to go with solidifying that truth into such a heavy weight that it sinks down to the very essence of our being. Our ego still has some ebbing away to do. Our ego is still trying to hold us back, to tell us that we can't, and it's not just your ego. Your ego is, just what you view, just what you see, just this personal experience through your body. You don't have to listen to those thoughts. There are all kinds of thoughts and all kinds of influencers of thoughts. So you have the power to choose what those thoughts are. Practice makes perfect. You're not. I'm sorry, I'm feeling like an array. So can I get a general message to be applicable to all? Just keep practicing the power of thought. If you are on good terms with this, take it further. Blast it. Build a mountain if you can. And if you are on the other end of the spectrum and you are experiencing lots of hardship, lots of karmic soul lessons, you can get yourself out of there. You don't have to stay in any negative frequency. You can choose to be happy along the journey, putting that trust and faith that this too shall pass, right? And new things will come. And those new things are from our thoughts, our current energetic thoughts. Practice makes perfect. Our collective strength is the Empress, Archangel Gabriel. Time to act on your plans this week, y'all. Time to act on your plans. Creativity is rewarded, luxurious or abundant resources. So even though we may be having a bit of a struggle of lack of stability and support, but we are taking charge, and it is time to act upon our plans so that we can experience those luxurious or abundant resources. Now we also have luxurious or abundant resources. Use what you have around you. Practice makes perfect. Okay? Internal conflicts we have going on for this week is 5 of Raphael. Everything happens for a reason. Right? Everything happens for a reason, and we are responsible for that. We are responsible for everything happening in our world. If you are born into certain circumstances, guess what? I got news for you. You chose those circumstances. You wrote a karmic outline for yourself. Okay, so that's part of the struggle, is the big R word, the responsibility for your own life. Everything happens for a reason. Release regret and embrace the opportunities for happiness. Search for the silver lining, right? Training your thoughts, doing that detox, right? Searching for the silver lining may seem like, to some people anyway, it may seem like just glazing over real issues. And that's not the energy this week. Don't take that mentality. This week, it really is time to pick up something new, to, be comfortable enough with your current circumstances and acceptance, and realizing that you can do whatever you want with what you have in your experience arsenal. All right? With the resources you have at your fingertips at this point in time. If all you have is the library and you need a job, you have the library and you can get a job. You can and you will. All right? So search for that silver lining. Always keep your head. This week, there is no room for compromising the positive picture of the future. Everything happens for a reason. The more you put your trust into that, the better it will turn out to be. All right, so the results, the outcome of this reading for this week. Page of Gabriel, energetic, brave, optimistic, and playful, along with new beginnings with Archangel Jeremiah. Follow your passion. You are ready for any challenge, opportunities for excitement and adventure. All right, this week we really do have stuff right at our feet. It's time to act. It's time to do. The ball is starting to get rolling. Mercury retrograde shadow period is finally starting to lift. So even if, it's like all of the pressure is starting to be relieved, take action. Do not hold back. Become who you are meant to be. Follow your passion. Your passion may be buried underneath the steps you need to take at this point in time for some of you. For others, for the majority of the people watching, your passion is really starting to reveal itself. Your passion is being fed. Your passion is being tickled and delighted. And you have what you need to continue putting in that energy to your passions. All right? Along with the new beginnings, starting a new life. All right, y'all. Finding your purpose, a forgiving and compassionate review of the past. Right? Sorry, I didn't clip onto that. Practice makes perfect. Looking at how far we've come. Excited about what we can do in the now. Oops. Excited about what we can do in the now. Everything happens for a reason. What's going to happen in the future based off of the current energetic state? This new beginning, this follow your passion. This is like the general tone of the week. Finding that ability to act on your calling. All right. And we've gotten this far to get to this energetic state, to realize, to implement. We've built a lot of foundational work. You can even just take my ever-changing YouTube channel as a direct reflection. If you've been with me for a while, you know that I had mermaid guidance years and years ago when I was in Chicago. It turned into fairy guidance. Then I realized I was transgendered. Now it's Jessie Kaelyn 777 because that's just me. I'm not like, and so I found myself, and now I'm not even putting my face on camera. It's here. And here I am saying, like, this is what I want to do. I want to do this. I want to be here for you. I want to help people. I want to read cards. I want to write this book. And that takes time, and I don't want to be rushed. I want it to be a really good experience. And the book, even itself, that just to share with you my personal story, just to give you an idea of how this can be relatable. Like, the book had changed. I switched characters. I switched narrators, and now that's also coming into full form, right? And I have everything I need to get started on that. And now I have everything that I need, along with the belief, along with that thought process, that this is what can happen. I can be here for you professionally and not have to spend my time in a store with a boss and learn a useless skill that I don't want to waste my time on. Why would I do that? Why would I accept that for myself? Everything happens for a reason. My shoddy past, my crappy jobs, literally working in daycare and animal shelters, like, not that that's a bad thing, I needed to do that job to gain a perspective and to become who I am now. But, the engine is starting to rev up in life, and we are starting to really believe that anything is possible, that we can truly have our passion be our livelihood. Stability and efficiency being in the struggle sector, right? This being in the struggle sector is about to end. It's very nice that, I think it's very nice that these two go hand in hand with the struggles and the internal conflicts. Not having the stability and efficiency and friendships, I just heard. Some of us are feeling really, really lonely. That's not necessarily going to be the case for much longer anyway. Expanding into a world that is more attuned to our frequency. And we had to get to this frequency first. We had to get to this frequency in order for this frequency to emit in the co-creation of our future. All right. It's a great week. It's really great. It has lots of progress. And I would like to pull another card from a different deck. Flower therapy. No. Yes. No. 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 I want the Messenger Oracle. By Ravine Felon, I do believe is how you pronounce that name. Just as an additional message, just a totally different feel of the deck. This deck, one of the reasons why I am so drawn to this a lot of the time is because the balance of dark and light in this deck is just so beautiful. It's the darkness is embraced, as well as there is potential for the dark to go negative, right? And so, but the fact that this deck does not assume darkness to be negative immediately, it's one of the reasons why I love this deck so much. The Dark Goddess tears down things so that new things may spring into life. Wash away your burdens. Wash away your burdens. Release yourself from that which holds you back. Emotional baggage. If you are one of those people who don't really feel like they have genuine, deeply connected friendships, wash away the feeling that you are unrelatable or unlovable. Just if you're feeling lonely, there's a residual effect of your energy from before that you don't need to carry with you now. This is the great, wash away your burdens along with, that's too many, focus and then act. That's awesome. Focus and then act. Wash away your burdens. Leave the past behind. Process it if you really need to this week. But that's not the terrible energy I'm feeling. It's just like no more residual energy. Like we've done the heavy work. Now it's the time to clinch closed that disbelief. Clinch closed. Release. Whereas that anxiety may have been really, really prevalent before, whatever limitation we really believed and we worked on getting rid of, we are getting rid of the residual effects and we are focusing on what it is we do want, what it is we can bring in. And this week is also a really excellent time, chock full of opportunity to change your situation. Focus and act. What do you have around you? What is the next step? What are you being guided to do? The time is now. The time is now to take action on your goals, on your dreams. All right. There it is. Awesome reading. Thank you so much for being here. Thank you so much for having me. If you have questions along your journey, you know where to find me for personal guidance. And again, all of that information will be down below. I love you for loving yourself, really and truly. I'm proud to be here with you in this time of transition. Take care of yourselves. I'll talk to you soon. Bye.